Let's go to the WNBA. We got 2 games to talk about: Fire versus the Fever and Wings versus the Sky. Let's talk Fire versus Fever. These teams are both 2-2, but you would not know it by the point spread here, minus 13.5. I think it might have come down a little bit, over under 179.5. I don't know. I think the Fever are they're a little overvalued in the market. What do you think?
I agree with you. And it did come down a little bit, just a little bit, 13, some 12.5s out there. But I mean, this is people look at the Fever, and yes, they have a lot of star power. They on paper, they look really amazing, but they have not been playing good basketball. I mean, they're just 1-3 against the spread. And you look at it, they haven't had one good shooting game as far as from three. They're coming off a game where they had 20 plus turnovers. Yeah, they won by 11. No, they didn't cover. But yes, they won by 11. It's just like, they're facing an opponent that has so many injuries at the center position that it's just a layup line. You can get whatever you want in the paint. It's not necessarily going to be like that tonight. So 13.5 just seems like too many points to be laying with a team that has, too much offensive issues right now. I would take the points with Portland.
I agree. I've hit a couple plays playing some of the guards against the Fever. They cannot stop people on the perimeter. Their defense on the perimeter is just not very good. So, all right, move to the Wings and the Sky. It's early in the season, but the Sky have been kind of a nice little surprise. 3-1, and yet they're still an underdog. So the market not quite respecting them. We had an under of 169.5. That's low, but boy, the Sky have been in some low scoring games. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, it sucks, man. I hate seeing players get injured. Rakia goes down with the non-contact knee injury. I mean, that's really tough. That's a big blow for this Sky team. That's a lot of points that you're missing. And, start to miss some of that depth. This is the Sky's first home game. They played 4 road games so far to start the season. I think that I like the way they match up as far as the guards for the Sky. They're really good defensively. And the strength of the Wings is their guards. So I like that matchup. And I think that the starting lineup for the Sky, I trust more than the Wings. But I think the Wings' depth might be able to keep them in the game as it goes on. So it's a tough one for me. I would prefer Chicago in the first quarter if I'm playing them in this one. First home game, come out with energy. Like I said, I think they have the better starting lineup and they can defend Dallas. So Chicago first quarter is the way I'm looking in this game, but I don't love it. It just boils down to, I really don't believe in Dallas laying points on the road versus a lot of teams, maybe versus 1 or 2 teams in the league. But the best way I can think to bet Chicago is the first quarter.
You mean like the other 2 teams that are playing tonight, you would take the Dallas Wings? Wow, what a game. A combined 1-8 record between the Sun and the Storm. They're trying. They're just yeah, we were not going to give you that one. So tough game. So Wings team total under 86.5. Any thoughts on that one, Skee? Was that possibly be a way to play this one?
Yeah, like I said, the Sky, Skylar, Natasha Cloud, JC Sheldon, all really good defenders. And like I said, they match up well as far as that's the strength for Dallas. So I like that approach. I could go for a Wings team total under in this game.
All right. Tell us about profit picks. Tell us what you have up today. Give us the whole spiel, Skee.
Yeah, unfortunately, no Rob Vino today. I do usually do a show with him Monday through Friday. We talk NBA, we talk WNBA. But he's out until Friday. So you have to come and just listen to me talk. But in general, we break the games down like back and forth conversation style. And we've been doing some good work. I know both of us combined in the NBA are above 63%. And I've had a good start to the WNBA. I can't say what Rob has done because he hasn't been here for the past few days, but he does great work. So if you want to check us out, it's at Profit Picks in about an hour. Outside of that, things have been going well for me. I'll pull this up just because I don't usually shout them all out, but basketball in 2026, all basketball, I'm up 80.99 units. The NBA playoffs this year, I'm 23-12. NBA playoffs since 2022, I'm up 181.67 units. The NBA in general since 2021, plus 242 units. And I'm 3-1 so far to start WNBA. So, if you want to try to make some money betting basketball, you know where to find me over at WagerTalk.com.